What is going on, you wonderful, delightful people out there? How is everything? It is Thursday. We had a break yesterday. There was thunder and lightning last night. There was a lot of thunder and lightning last night. Holy moly, there was a lot of thunder and lightning. And oddly enough, very oddly enough, the Jeep did not leak. This is what I'm slightly kind of like. It was very strange. It was not, in fact, very frightening, all of that lightning. And I am not in the back of the Mirthmobile. No, wait. No. Different song. Different song. We're good, though. We're good. So, you had pulled pork and mac and cheese. But was it, in fact, pulled pork mac and cheese? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Because that sounds mighty good. Just saying. Hell yeah. Pulled pork mac and cheese. They actually have a place around here. There's a couple of restaurants. It's not exactly... It's... I think it started off as like a single location. It's called Mr. Max. And some of the different types of mac and cheese that they have, they've got like buffalo chicken mac and cheese. They have pulled pork mac and cheese. They've got, like, lobster mac and cheese. They've got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of, like, really way over the top, various different mac and cheeses. And I think this poses a good question. If you were to make any kind of exotic mac and cheese, what would that mac and cheese be? Like, would it just be regular, straight up, like, regular mac and cheese? Or would you get a little exotic? Like pulled pork mac and cheese? Or sweet Italian sausage mac and cheese? Or goldfish mac and cheese? Like, how crazy would you go with it? I don't know. There is a bunch of... I would like to try the pulled pork mac and cheese. I would like to try a lot of the different mac and cheeses that they actually do, in fact, have. So that's a thing. But also, you know what's another thing, too? With the thunder and lightning from yesterday, my Jeep did not leak, and I do not have a koi pond. You've made mac and cheese pizza. That sounds awesome. I've also had potato skin pizza. That is kind of in the similar vein of, like, weird pizza toppings, but kind of awesome pizza toppings. So here's what happened. I'm pretty sure we actually hauled this vehicle here all the way over to this place here. But because of the weird save glitch that this game is experiencing, it dialed us back like a half an hour's worth. So we kind of got to take this thing and we got to sort of haul it back to that area all over again. Sean Bergen, what is going on, my friend? How are you doing? What's new? How is everything? And delightful to see you. The question currently is, if you could have any kind of mac and cheese, like, what kind of mac and cheese would you make? Like, how exotic and how crazy would you go with it? You know, realistically, you could do a pizza mac and cheese, all things considered. Actually, did I, in fact? Yeah, I think I hauled this thing all the way over, I think. Oh, I want to say I did. I'm not 100% sure. That was last week me. This is this week's me. I kind of want to say I did. I'm not sure. Yeah, totally not sure. Whoa. At least I don't have to fix these things. I'm fantastic, and I would do a baked Gouda mac and cheese. Ooh. That sounds pretty good, actually. That actually sounds really, really good. Baked Gouda. I like Gouda. Gouda as a cheese is rather fantastic. Ogrimmar, what is going on? How are you this afternoon? What's new? Also, I will have you know, Ogrimmar, that I have obtained one of the vehicles that are, or have been added to Forza. Oh, my apologies. Smoked Gouda. Ooh, that's a good call. Good call. Yeah, so, Ogrimmar, I have the 2 Jet Z in Forza. So that is totally a thing that happened over the weekend. Oddly enough. Smoked Gouda tastes a lot like bacon, though. Which is actually probably the more appealing aspect of it, I would think. Yeah, you know, I want to say I did haul. Did I haul this thing in? I don't remember. It was last week. Owen, how are you, my friend? What is going on? What's happening? What's new? Question of the day. If you could make any kind of mac and cheese, what kind of mac and cheese would you have? That is that is today's question. So I'm seeing new vehicles added. Is it purchasable or downloadable for free? Smoked Brie? So a smoked brie mac and cheese. So in terms of Forza, also made a baked pizza mac. Ooh. Bacon mac. See, now we're getting some really good ideas. Now we're getting some really, really good ideas. Also, I'm going to try to shoehorn this little thing. There we go. There are new vehicles that keep getting added to Forza, but you can get them, like, during the seasons and stuff. Like, the 2 Jet Z was available for... Have you tried a pizza omelet? I don't think I have, but that sounds actually kind of awesome. See if we can't shove this thing where it's going to go. Aha! Wise old bird. Hope that this will serve them a lesson. Next time, they'll be evacuating the trucks on their own time. All right. Well, hot dog. And it even seems to have wound up on all of its tires. So, that was pretty good. Gonna just kind of push this thing, like, out of the way, basically. Alright, so now what we have to do is take consumables and go fix the swamp crossing. Imagine being in the second half of 2022. Yes, we are in fact entering the second half of 2022. And it's a little weird. It's a little strange. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't want to use this guy just yet. This guy's a little bit too much for what we need to do. So consumables are 1 truckload. So why don't we go back over to the garage and go pick out another truck. Oh yeah, we still got this debauchery right here. Hot dog, diggity dog. Cut your pizza slices into cubes, then put into your egg while cooking. Add a little extra cheese and you... Dude, that sounds actually really good. Sounds really, really good. All right. So let's figure out a truck that we can use, that we can continue to use, and we can bring the 2 consumables to that other location. We're going to use something with just a bed on it, primarily because that way we can just recover because we're lazy. I'm okay with being lazy. Ooh. Here's a rather unique idea. Or a white Western Star. Freightliner we could use. Western Star. we could get a little froggy with a Caterpillar CT681. Or we try with a Zix. How excited are you for the Hot Wheels? Dude, the Hot Wheels pack on Forza, I know I am excited, and I know there are a lot of other people who are also excited. And Sean Bergen, thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. You're awesome like that. Yeah, dude. Hot Wheels is going to be fun. Hot Wheels is going to be a lot of fun. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something with this. We're gonna get a little weird with this thing. How we do that? Put some mud tires on this thing. Like the big old mud tires. 47 inches. And let's go get us some consumables. Although, I don't think we can hook up to the... That's cool, though. I like how that looks. I don't think we can hook up to the trailer with this, so let's find out. By going over to the trailer store and see if we can, in fact, get a trailer with this. But I really want to see the different vehicles that you can get with the Hot Wheels pack in Forza. And apparently all of the Forza tracks and just how crazy that stuff is going to be. Because it's going to be completely different tracks. There's going to be all Alright, so installed add-ons or trailers block trailer attachments. So this is good. Runs with poo! How are you doing this evening? I hope all is well. I hope all is well with everybody out there. What is the good word today? Alright, we get to... So that's the final destination right there, but... we need to go over here to get this. Also, what truck is sitting over there? Oh, that's the Brigadier. Brigadier's chilling over there. Hell yeah. Supposedly over here is the easier place to cross, but I've also found that if you go way left and you avoid the center middle section, it's a little bit easier in that regard, but that's just me. Also, where am I? Where's my pants? All right. So let's go intentionally make this a little bit more difficult for ourselves by using this particular truck. And it's not that it's going to be like super difficult. It's just going to be more interesting difficult. We're gonna change up our internal difficulty level. But yeah, the snow tires in Forza are going to be useful as a thing.
Is it just me? Or is it getting saner and saner these days?
Saner and saner, you say? With beans!
These drivers are giving us a real off-road clinic today. They really are the best of the best.
It's got some... Okay, there's a cappuccino flavored one.
Teas for everyone!
Which is definitely... that overpowers everything. The cappuccino flavored bean, it's not even good coffee. It's like really sweet coffee because of everything else that's happening in there. I can still taste it. Yeah, we're still chewing. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Does that feel good?
Yeah!
Shake and bake, my friend. Shake and bake. Oh, you know, we could go this way and then come around here. But you know what? Let's live a little. Live a little and let's go this way. Let's make it into a fun adventure. I think you deserve another no bad beans. I mean, I think when they're all mixed together like that, like kind of willy-nilly, and I don't really have too much control over, say, which ones I'm grabbing a random handful of, you know, things happen. I remember when we actually used it was a low saddle or a high saddle, and we put a giant trailer on the back of this thing, and we transported lots of stuff. And it was weird. It was funny, but it worked, I guess. We made it work. Who's ready for tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday. I have a 3-day weekend. That's weird. So it's not coffee as much as it's cappuccino. So the cappuccino one has kind of a little bit of a bitter flavor to it, and it stands out more than almost the black licorice does. Even though I am not a fan of black licorice, it's not... Black licorice by itself is usually okay. Black licorice with, like, a lot of other stuff. Runs with poo. What's that? What's that? These are our bag of beans. Millie, Heather, it is so good to see you. How are you doing? Also, okay, so what flavors are in the bag? We have... So there's 50 different flavors in this bag. This was, well, it was a 3-pound bag. I'm pretty sure we're kind of running low at the moment. So as far as flavors go, I had a weird dream, Storm, and, you know, I think I'm going to blame you. I mean, you can. That's fine. I get blamed for a lot of other things, and I'm completely okay with that. Haha. So we have berry blue, birthday cake, blueberry, bubblegum, buttered popcorn, cantaloupe, cappuccino, caramel corn, chocolate pudding, cinnamon, which is another strong flavor, coconut, cotton candy, A&W cream soda, crushed pineapple. I need more of those. Dr. Pepper, French vanilla, green apple, island punch, juicy pear, kiwi, sun-kissed lemon, lemon drop, lemon lime, licorice, sun-kissed lime, mango, margarita. Margarita is kind of a gross one. Mixed berry smoothie, sun-kissed orange, orange sherbet, peach, pina colada, sun-kissed pink grapefruit, plum, pomegranate, raspberry, red apple, A&W root beer, sizzlin' cinnamon. So it's not a regular cinnamon, it's a sizzlin' cinnamon. Sour cherry, strawberry cheesecake, strawberry daiquiri, strawberry jam, sun-kissed tangerine, toasted marshmallow, top banana, tutti frutti, very cherry, watermelon. Watermelon's awesome. And wild blackberry. So you're right. There's some great flavors by themselves, and if you actually go to a lot of like the weird candy shops and stuff like that, they'll have all the individual flavors divided up. I was driving a double-decker bus. I don't know how to drive a bus. So you had a dream that you were driving a double-decker bus. Yeah, a lot of those. You don't like raspberry? That doesn't look like 3 US pounds. It looks like 3 UK pounds. It was 3 US pounds. Unfortunately, it's a lot less. And we actually have J-Side to thank for the chipping in of the donation for me to re-up my bag of jelly beans, because I was running low, and J-Side did not want to see me go beanless. So he threw me a donation to the channel, so which we ended up ordering more beans, because this is actually kind of expensive. Not gonna lie, this is more expensive than all of these. Like the jugs of goldfish, I think I got it's either 2 or 3, and it was significantly less expensive than a 3-pound bag of jelly beans. So there is that. So it's like 50 flavors overall. Driving the bus, though, it tipped over. I wonder why I dreamed driving a huge vehicle and tipping it over. Yes, you've watched me play way too much SnowRunner, is realistically where I think this conversation is going. I would throw all the watermelon to the kids and black licorice to the dog. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Nope. Nope. So, we were saying about vehicles that are unable to stay on all 4. Speaking of beans-like things, I got back into Fall... How is Fall Guys? J.R. Strang. How is Fall Guys? How do you find it? Well, my brother bought me a tub of jelly beans for Christmas one year. Hence it being your fault. Okay, just like that, that is what happened. Yeah, I mean, things happen. Things happen. So this guy's over here. So we realistically don't have anyone to kind of come by and rescue ourselves from ourselves, which is unfortunate. And we're not even that far from the garage. So needless to say, we're off to a stellar start, if you will. You know, and I'm half tempted to send one of these. The General Lee, I joined into the stream to see Storm flipped over. That tracks. Yes, it does, as a matter of fact. We were talking about 3 pounds of jelly beans, and then I rolled over on my side because Millie Heather said she had a dream about driving a double-decker bus that then flipped over on its side. It's fun. It reminds me of the game show Wipeout. Yes, that would make sense. That would, in fact, make a lot of sense. So let's find something fun to go over there and sort of rescue ourselves with. All right, you know what? Crocodile. Let's go drive around the crocodile. Because we really haven't used the crocodile at all. I don't even remember kind of reviewing too much on the crocodile. But let's drive the crocodile. And this thing is throwing up a considerable amount of smoke, but that's all right. Now, is Wipeout the one? Which one's Wipeout? I remember the game show, you know, the extreme game show and stuff like that, but I do like. Oop, whoa! We just took a ton of tire and suspension damage. We have a spare wheel, so that's okay. We're fine with that. I see it more as the old Cartoon Network show Hole in the Wall. Which one was that one? Your father took you into the city when I was a young man. Billy the Kid, thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing awesome today. We are here. We are playing SnowRunner. And we are going to rescue ourself from ourself. Is how we're going to do that. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up. I'll actually have to. I'll have to go do my interwebs research and take a look. See, here's the thing. I'm not even going the right direction. Totally not even going the right direction. But we can rescue ourselves from ourselves by going here. How are you doing today, Billy the Kid? What is going on? We're, yeah. I've already managed to tip over one truck. And you know what? It's probably a good thing that I don't have a, as one would say, a roll counter. Exactly, Millie Heather, the brotato, the rolling brotatoes. It's a good thing I don't have a roll counter. Because, effectively, I would have broken it by now. With the amount of times I've simply decided to take a nap. Well, then. All right. All right. Rescue mission number 3. We hit a little bit of a rock there, and it decided to bounce us. I'm okay with this. I'm completely okay with this. That's all right. See, the thing about it is, though, the rather glorious thing, I can now scroll through all of these trucks at a much faster rate of speed than I was originally able to. You know, I could drive a Jeep. I could drive a Jeep in here, because half of them are upside down in the wilderness. Well, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be? Let's find something that we can actually sort of goof about with. Oh, I've got a bunch of those things. Why do I have a bunch of those things? No, you know what? You know what I want? Actually, hold on. We're gonna try this guy. Speaking of upside down, I nearly had that experience in Asphalt Legends 9. I'm gonna be in the half wilderness this weekend. Oh, so I have a long weekend. I have Monday off. I do not have to work Monday. England doesn't really have real wilderness like the States. Oh, we still have real wilderness. And we still have lots of people who think they are somehow like wilderness survival experts after having watched like 2 episodes of Naked and Afraid, figuring out that they're now Bear Grylls. And no, they get lost. You still have New Hampshire and Maine, Vermont, just up in this area. Western Massachusetts has a decent amount of forested areas. So even, you know, oddly enough, New York, you wouldn't think that New York is a significantly forested area, but like upstate New York has a lot of wooded areas. I can build a shelter in the woods with just stuff in the woods. You know what I can do in the woods? I can walk out of the woods. I can pull out my phone, decide where the next hotel is, and go spend the night. That's what I can do. But I've never had to deal with wild animals and stuff. You know, here's the thing. So, Millie Heather, fun fact about wild animals and kind of the New England area and a lot of areas around here, actually. Tenting is more fun, if you say so. Hung up on this goofy rock. So, with wild animals, no, the opposite, in fact. If you happen to find, like, a raccoon, Storm is just gonna Bear Grylls. The bear just wants some cuddles. A bear is not a kitty. A bear is not... Why are you saying that a bear is a kitty? A bear is very much not a kitty. A bear is an animal that is going to turn you into a Capri Sun fruit snack. If dangerous, white friend-shaped. Generally, absolutely. Absolutely. It's not that it's friend-shaped. It's that we have this weird thing in our brains that, oh, it's furry. I must pet it. And then you're down an arm. And you're looking like Bruce Campbell in Ash vs. Evil Dead. Okay? with a wooden hand. I mean, some do like to show affection to humans. Furry is cuddles. No, it's not. You know what? Go ask the wild raccoons that are rooting around in your garbage how friendly and cuddly they want to be. Aha. District B13 Storm was good. Just play Ark and you will learn how to survive in the wilderness. I am not furry. I am the least furry. It is big, giant, and fluffy with a boopable nose, and I can't boop it. Why? You guys are great. You guys are absolutely great. You know that, right? I, however, am going to recover myself from myself. And this is how we do it. Because I have decided to take some of the worst vehicles. So, the funny thing about that is, I had a coworker who basically had the equivalent of a wool sweater in the summertime. He basically had the equivalent of a wool sweater in the summertime. We have no poisonous or dangerous animals. How do you have nothing like that? Have you ever heard about the bite of 87? I have not. Where are we going? What's this guy doing? You know what? Oh. Alright, come on, buddy. There we go. See, look at that! Teamwork makes the dream work. Even though it's basically just me fighting against myself. If this was man versus wilderness, this would be storm versus storm, okay? That's what this would be. It might boop your snoot right off your looker if you boop it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try not to, oops. Here. Pull me. Pull me, woodland friend. There we go. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Talking about FNAF lore for 1 hour. You know what? No, we're gonna talk about Naked and Afraid and how awful a show concept naked and afraid truly is. Who is the genius who thought up, and by genius I'm saying that sarcastically, who thought that that would be a good concept for a show? And also, whatever happened to the other two dudes, the other two survivalist guys, where one dude absolutely insisted upon going shoeless through the wilderness the entire time he was there, and then is surprised when he actually damages his foot and has a difficult time walking upon it. Like, what is that? What is that? Bear Grylls is what you do. I mean, Bear Grylls is the world chief scout. So isn't which one's the guy who fakes it? Eduardo Gain. So would that make this a snowstorm? Potentially. Potentially. Bear's a bit more extreme, though. I don't tend to eat bugs or drink my own urine. Yeah, you're not supposed to drink your own urine, believe it or not. Who would have thought, right? Like, you're actually not supposed to do that. It's going back to the good old day. Oh, man. There was Survivor Man. That's what it was. So you had Bear Grylls, who kind of, like, glorified everything, and then there was Survivor Man. Bear is the one that got busted. Yes, Bear Grylls did get busted going to the hotel. Yeah, him and the crew. He had his crew build him a raft, I believe is what it was. In a life or death survival, it can help a tiny bit, but not ideal. No, like not at all. All right, here we go. So we've made it this far, and our next obstacle is going to be this rather delightful water crossing that's down here. Which is probably why we have a Brigadier. GMC Brigadier. Gonna potentially save our bacon, or make things even worse. One or the other. Ah, what are we doing? Well, of course this doesn't work. As a rule, if you are expelling something from your body, probably best not to put it back in. Yeah, I don't need any chocolate loaf cake either, along with very yellow lemonade. Mountain Lion, thank you. Like, rafts are quite hard to build alone. Yeah, Bear Grylls isn't the survivalist a lot of people like to think that he is. The other guy, Survivor Man, is like the real deal, legit dude who kind of does all that stuff. Alright, maybe this is probably not the best of ideas either. He's probably exhausted from all the filming and stuff. He's like a spokesperson for scouting globally. It sounds exhausting. Did you know that SnowRunner isn't about running in the snow? I had no idea. Color me shocked. Alright. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, District B13, I think you were right about that. I thought this was kind of an okay spot to cross, but apparently not with this particular vehicle. This vehicle is a bad choice for doing all sorts of things all the way around. Not gonna lie. Oh, this was never the best idea. Scouting is about learning the stuff and whatnot, and learning hacks that can keep you alive. If you ever happen to find yourself in a life or death. We don't regularly put the children into dangerous situations. Well, you know what? If you did put the children into dangerous situations, I guarantee you it would be far more hilarious, and it would basically end up being a reality television show. Yeah, who is the no-shoes guy? Who is the no-shoes guy? I cannot remember what his name... And isn't Survivor Man Les Strauss? I think Cody something. Yeah, Norman, I think you're right. I think you're right. All right. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Yeah. The show was Dual Survival. Just use the Peel P50. That would solve everything. JR Strang, yes it would. Fallen Hero, thank you very much. I knew somebody knew it. I knew somebody knew it. Yeah, I'm driving, and I'm attempting not to take my eyes off the road like I'm doing right now, so talk to people and read chat. So if I were to be texting and driving by typing things up like, who is the barefoot survivalist guy, is essentially what I would pop into Google to figure out. All right, gonna smash through this stuff here. There we go. Voila. I'm stuck in a box. The guy was Cody Lundeen. Okay. Help! Help, I'm stuck! Uh-oh. Well, this wasn't the most intelligent of ideas now, was it? Why are we doing what we're doing? Kind of a hippie, but cool stuff. Yeah, those guys actually had some legitimate stuff that they were in fact doing. Alright. Come on. Let's shimmy shake. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Don't ask me how I know that. You know what? I won't ask you how you know that. I am just rather pleased that someone actually did in fact know that, and I appreciate that little bit of information. Thank you very much. Because while I know a great and many varied thing, sometimes I just don't know everything. And don't get me started on quantum physics. Zix. Anybody ever remember watching Legend, one of Tom Cruise's early movies? So this here is the Zix. And I want to say that London was supposed to be a desert survival expert. Interesting. I think it's absolute irony that the dude who insisted upon being barefoot hurt his foot while wandering around barefoot. Like, I remember that from one of the episodes. It was like, why are you doing this? Type in Google, who played Mayor Adam West in Fame? Okay, that's funny. That's funny because that's funny. That is actually very funny. And it's just such a wonderful character. Mayor Adam West. So funny. All right. No, we didn't. So detach the trailer, and then we will kind of we'll do our sneaky little thing. All right, fuel carrier. So we'll bring the fuel carrier around to the Zix. We won't make the Zix come to the fuel carrier. And then we'll loop back around, we'll fill up the generator, and we'll kind of call it a day. Alright. Refuel the fuel carrier trailer to the Zix. And actually hop over here. And then we actually need consumables, so we need to make consumables. We have just enough fuel in the generator. Perfect. And there we go. So now we're... now we're substantially, like, leaning. That's fine. Then we swing this back around. We use it to fill up the generator. and then we just, like, return the trailer. Generator carries 1,500 liters of fuel. And that's done. Change back to the Zix. Fire it back up again. And now all we have to do is make our way all the way over here. And it occurs to me, it may have been easier if I had a truck that had a crane arm to potentially save ourselves from ourselves again. Because that's kind of a thing that sort of happens a lot in this. Like, we're probably going to lose the cargo. One of my favorite streamers is on because the other one is sick right now. Well, what are you doing here, King Trucker? You should be watching your favorite streamer. Oop. Oop. Come on, let's go. Stuck in the mud. Yeah, see, it's situations like this where then I'm like, we're gonna roll over and then lose the cargo. But that's all right. You can just drive over the signs and crush them all. The only thing about this is it doesn't really have a destructible environment. Like, we can't, like, break stuff or break houses or... Like, we can smash their fence. The other one isn't streaming because he has a fever of 101. The Lich King. Loader. This is, in fact, Tennessee. This is, Compete and Conquer. We're doing, just kind of general tasks in Tennessee. And it is quite fun. Definitely kind of mixing it up for our vehicle selection for the things that we have to do. You're playing Valheim. I hear Valheim is a pretty fun game. It's actually coming to Game Pass on the Xbox. Although I don't know if there are any cross-play aspects to it. I think it's just console plays with console, specifically Xbox, and PC gets their PC servers. But I hear it's a fairly fun game to play. I have never actually played it. I've only seen a little bit of gameplay on it. You like it? I don't know. Maybe if it comes out for... Because it definitely is an open world game. And open world stuff, you know, you know how I like open world games. I really do like open world style games. So that's one of the big reasons why we play Skyrim and Fallout 4. Also taking a break from Xbox. It's just got to be upset. Forza hates me. Haven't got a single Hot Wheels yet. King Trucker, except for the 2JZ. Okay, I got the 2JZ or 2JetZ as well. So I have not actually... Oh, and you could unlock the Bone Shaker. So I have the Bone Shaker and I have the 2JetZ. $14 for Valheim. There you go. Sounds like a deal. There are worse things to spend $14 on. Like 3 Big Macs. I've heard nothing on the Season 8 as of yet. But I think people are really, really, really hoping that Season 8 brings either a significantly larger size map, like a gigantic map, or several maps. I have a Bone Shaker and the Twin Mill and 2Jet. Okay. You had 34 super wheel spins, didn't get one. Holy crap. I got the Jet. Have had the Bone Shaker for a while and bought the Twin Mill. How is the Twin Mill? The Twin Mill actually looks a lot of fun. The Bone Shaker, however, is weird, and usually I'm racing in like A-class cars because they're just a little bit more manageable for myself. I was hearing a few months back, Season 8 will be huge. I would love it if Season 8... You know, if Season 8 was a lot like Amor, I believe Amor was really... Was Amor the largest or Lake Cove? Because they were both 4 maps, and... No, Lake Cove was only 2, but it was a massive map. I really want a map like Amor. Didn't even drive it yet. Bone Shaker is fantastic. It's fast, but costs about $5 million to get from the auction house. Whoa. NLE and a whole bunch of 9s. Thank you very much for the follow. Amor had twice as many missions, yeah. I like, honestly, I have to say, I think Amor is probably my favorite map of the entire game so far. Because of the difficulty of it, the expanse, just the sheer size and scope of Amor. And we're like what are we hung up on? Are we just kind of churn? Oh, are we on a... No, we're not even on a rock. All right, this is kind of ridiculous. There we go. There we go. All right. And because this thing is a little bit bouncy, a little bit tippy, I'm really hoping that I don't lose the cargo. Because that would be unfortunate. And we don't have a truck with a crane. And... oh, I love that. Also, guys, now that I got more of you here, question of the day was... if you could have or make any kind of mac and cheese, what kind of mac and cheese would you have? There is a restaurant up here. It is called Mr. Mac's, and it does things like lobster mac and cheese, buffalo chicken mac and cheese, pulled pork mac and cheese, hamburger mac and cheese. Like, what would you have for your perfect mac and cheese creation? Buyout price, I don't like fighting for it, so if I have the money, lay it down. Found one with a buyout for 3 mil. Man. I'm trying to save up for the last house to get. Buffalo mac and cheese seems awesome. Yeah, I would love to get some buffalo mac and cheese. I like buffalo wings that aren't like really super hot, that have like a bunch of flavor to it. Mac and pepper jack cheese with pepper jack stuffed meatballs. Ooh. Okay, that sounds really good. That sounds really, really good right there. So... somehow or another, we're making it up this mountainside a little bit easier than even, I think, one of the Tegas did early on. Which is unusual, but, you know. I would have Annie's gluten-free rice, pasta, and cheddar with hot dogs. King Trucker, that sounds very good. I made chicken salad today with leftover chicken I roasted the other day. But would you make that into mac and cheese, though, Loader? Although chicken salad is pretty damn good too. I'm a fan of tuna salad over chicken salad though. I love a tuna melt. Tell you that right now. Tuna melt right now would be fantastic. And that leads me to believe that I need to order lunch tomorrow at work. Also, I have no idea how we actually continue to keep going here. Alright, King Trucker, let me get to the top of this little rise so we don't get stuck on our way up. For you, my friend. You'll be grilling on Saturday, 3 more of those half chickens. Do it to it. Mom used to make this mac and cheese and tuna casserole. Ooh. You know what? That sounds familiar. Norman, that does in fact sound familiar. Tuna casserole was weird, though. I always thought tuna casserole was just... When I was younger, it was just like, what on earth is going on here? Okay. Wow, it looks like it's starting to get a little... Looks like weather is going to come through. Weather came through last night for sure. So it rained and rained and rained and rained pretty heavily, thunder and lightning last night. And oddly enough, the top to the Jeep did not leak. And I don't know if it's because the way I parked it contributed to water running off in a particular direction, or if it was the foam strips that I added to the roof channel door surrounds. Mushroom soup, noodles,
Isn't there
and tuna.
something you should be doing right now? You know, for example, the things you were specifically told to do.
I might, after eating, go and play SnowRunner or just deal with Forza, because my friend keeps making Play Rec Room, which is an annoying game since mostly 5-year-olds play. SnowRunner is an awesome choice, my friend. I really can't say that SnowRunner would be a bad thing. If I could make it any way, I would trade the cheddar for provolone, add maple bacon bits over lobster in the shell. Whoa. Artisir? How are you doing? What's going on? How was everything? Also, I hope I said that right. I think I said that right? Yeah, it does sound good. Maple bacon is good, though. Maple bacon over regular bacon. Yeah, breaking out the big guns? Yes, indeed. Maple bacon. Oh. But then again, New England over here, it's basically... You go up to New Hampshire, and every other street corner, there's a dude with a cart selling jugs of maple syrup. Like, it's awesome. It is so awesome. I had a big thunderstorm. It was so close, it was shaking my room. I was hiding under my blanket because I was afraid it would break my window since it's cracked from a tree falling a couple years ago. Well, that is certainly something that has the potential to happen. Actually, you know what's funny? Like, even if we dump this truck all over the place, it really doesn't matter because we're so close to the garage right now. We want this little fella right there. Alright, so we're going to keep going straight, and then we are going to hang a right. Oh, it's raining! Look at that! It's raining in game. I think that's kind of cool. So we've still got a ways to go, all things considered. Thunder drives pets just bonkers sometimes. Like, they get all kinds of weirded out. Okay. But yeah, thunder and lightning. I mean, I can't say that I'm a huge fan. Like, if you watch thunder and lightning from a ways off, that's one thing. Should give this game another shot since I have glasses and can see now. Norman, also, Norman, this game is fully cross-play, so if you were to give this game another shot, I could jump in your game and assist you fully. Actually, you could have multiple other individuals. Norman, you could get Puma in your game to help you out as well, so I'm just going to throw that out there. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'll leave that choice up to you, my friend. almost broke down and let the stray cat in today. Sometimes that's a little sketchy. Sometimes that is a little sketchy. So you don't feed the stray. William Sterling! What is going on, my friend? How are you doing? Drunk in the ditch. So, Norman, I will never, ever forget while you were playing and Puma was also playing, and from the things that you were saying, Puma was convinced that you had fallen over drunk in a ditch, even though your truck was in fact just rolled over in a ditch. And that was some of the funniest damn stuff. I think I watched it the day after it happened, and it was oh my god, and I was just unbelievably hysterical laughter happening. Speaking of multiplayer, what would it take to have a community multiplayer of SnowRunner? It would take very, very little. It would take very little. I'm doing real good tonight. I am doing real well tonight. Speaking of multiplayer, yeah, definitely. I would definitely do multiplayers, because usually we do multiplayer Forza on Fridays, and that's just an easier game because there's really nothing with the environment that we can muck about with and stuff like that. Normally, with my game here, I just basically kind of do all the stuff single player, kind of take care of it at my own pace kind of thing. But I would definitely jump into other players' games. Millie Heather is back. But yeah, I would definitely jump into other people's games, and yeah, if people wanted a big multiplayer night like that, we could pick a night and we could do that, because that would be pretty fun. We could do that next Thursday if you wanted to. So that is definitely a possibility. But yeah, Puma had completely thought that Norman fell over into a ditch completely drunk and was unable to rescue himself. Monopoly? Are you the shoe? Or what is it, the hat? Or the race car? Who landed on Park Place? I don't know how up for this you'd be. Your country, what time is it? It is 7:20 right now. Artiser. But I found a mod map that was PvP in a 2v2 where you have to build a bridge and an oil rig. We could do it at one of the mud parks. So, are the mud parks like a, like you talking the ones in Tennessee? I usually choose the dog. The little Boston Terrier is what that is. I believe. I think. Oh, don't bounce too much. And where are you coming to us from, Artiseer? I'm in New England. Eastern Standard Time. Or New York time, basically. Everybody says New York time. Why is New York got to be the popular one? I like the shoe. I do like the shoe. Not the shoe, the race car. I like the race car, excuse me. They have modded maps of actual Georgia parks and stuff. I'm in ye old England. Yes, you are. You are the reason why we dumped tea overboard into Boston Harbor. Just saying. Turkey. Okay. It's 2:21 a.m. Turkey. Okay. Very cool. Inspired by Georgia mud bogs. Okay. All right, we're actually getting there. Not you personally, but like your region. If I do suggest a mod map, it will be Stadium Super Tracks. It's a race truck map. Okay. Okay. I have to think about my action. Not you personally. Or would you like it to be you personally? I didn't even exist. My ancestors weren't even... Oh, my goodness. What a waste of tea. Well, you know, you should have told that to the crown beforehand. 4% battery, Bob. Okay, no problem. We're here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So you hit that follow, so you'll get those notifications, my friend. But thank you for popping by. I like this truck, though. I mean, it's not the best truck out there, but I like this truck. This is a fun truck. We did so well since, huh? No comment. No comment. Artist here, thank you very much for the follow. And yeah, you'll get notified when we go live. And now you get all those extra emotes for use in the channel. It's cool. Totally cool. Yeah. We've got a stellar track record happening now. Do they have tracked vehicles? No. They do not have tracked vehicles. The closest they come is the TUZ 420 Tatarin, which is, it looks a lot like an amphibious, wait a minute, okay, so we keep going straight. It looks a lot like an amphibious assault vehicle, almost. Almost positive someone modded it in IS-7. Oh. Panic! The panic button. Yes, absolutely the panic button. Okay, so... Deliver to the swamp crossing. Bridge deconstruction? Wait a minute. Why am I deconstructing a bridge? This is peculiar. Yeah, we're definitely limited, and apparently there is a limited number of mods for the next generation consoles. One step closer to starting the event's final stage, and to boot, we won't have to guess which contestant will that bridge collapse under. How on earth did that, like, what? Can I use the bridge still? Like, what's going on here? I'm not sure how this is gonna... This is weird. Whoop. Alright. Ouch. Yeah, this is peculiar. Why did we deconstruct a bridge? Are we going to reconstruct a bridge? Oh, okay, there is a refueling station right over here. So why don't we hit the refueling station? Also, we need to select a new task. But I'm kind of... Why did we deconstruct the bridge in the first place? Weird. Alright. So that is the repair, and then that is the refuel. With 16 liters of fuel left to... Okay. So, stage 1 we did. Stage 2... Stone Pit. Okay, so deliver to the Stone Pit. 1 service trailer. Okay, so there's a service trailer over here, which has to go to the Stone Pit, which is over there. Which I guess isn't too bad when you think about it. Time to eat mac and cheese and hot dogs. Good call. It's turning into the time track. Okay. Let's see. Deconstructing a bridge should give you wood, not need wood. Well, we didn't even get wood, and we didn't bring wood. We brought, what the hell was it? It was something goofy. Trying to figure out which truck we're going to use now. Although, the GMC Brigadier... So we need to go over here. So he's... Yeah, but that's got a crane on it. You know, he's all the way out here. Let's bring him home. Let's bring that bad boy home. And then there's, I think, yeah, see, these are a bunch of vehicles that we can't even use. So that's the one we want. Peculiar. This guy is over here. Let's grab the GMC. I just found out today that there is such a thing as roller cheeseburger. One eats it like a hot dog. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So we want to go and get... Where is it? Okay, so from there to there. So it's not too bad, I don't think. Realistically, it's not too bad. I get them at the gas station from time to time. Really? That... Huh. Alright, let's go recover this bad boy. May try to make one. If you make one, take a picture of it. I would love to see, and you could throw it up in the Discord too if you want. Because it actually sounds pretty cool. Who are you and why are you here? Oh, that's the gore. Whee! Do-do-do-do-do. We don't want to... So we have that trailer to transport. And I don't think... Oh, yeah, let's recover you. Let's recover you. This Voron grad is over here. Kind of doing nothing. Gonna recover you. I don't know which truck I want to use. So we have the Zix over here. We can keep that one over here just for the hell of it, I think. So the 605 is here. The big Kolob is right over here. What do I want to use? That's a good question. What do I want to use? Let's find something fun and weird to actually use to... Okay. And we have a trailer that we have to haul as well. I mean, I do like the GMC. That's pretty fun. A&K Civilian is pretty decent. Tag is a little bit overpowered. Azov Sprinter, we can't even haul a trailer with this thing. Derry Longhorn, You know what? Let's get weird. Let's get weird with the Derry Longhorn. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or a catastrophically bad idea, because the routes on this particular map are usually a little tighter. That said, this has an exceptional turning radius, and it's also just significantly underpowered. So there is that. It's a little bit more sure-footed than a lot of people seem to think as well. And I know I say that, and the thing's probably going to go, you know, back end over tea kettle, but... And there's that whole tea thing again. And that, my friends, is why the colonists began to drink coffee. Because they gave the middle finger to the British in that regard. Not really. Not really. Fine Arabica beans. All right, yeah, we'll do it like that. Do it like that. Yeah. So this thing is actually still very underpowered, even though we get an engine upgrade in. I think we did we get it in Amor? It might have been in Amor that we get the engine upgrade, and it's really unfortunate because it's a cool vehicle. It doesn't do nearly as good as what you'd think it'd do. Being 8 wheels driven, it's got a 400-liter fuel tank, which is impressive. Although with that giant bumper, it does kind of affect our angle of approach. You know what they say, never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Cheese!
Yes, indeed, William Sterling. William Sterling! Okay.
Whoosh!
Hey guys, you ever eat cheese? Cheese is a funny thing. Cheese is a strange thing. I always wonder, like, what is cheese? Where does it come from? So, here's the thing. That box of goldfish is really, really getting to the bottom. I have a whole nother one of these things. I have a whole other box of goldfish at my disposal. The thing is, I've had this one for a while, and I'm typically only eating the goldfish on stream. And the thing about that is, the ones that are left at the bottom kind of taste like they're going stale. They're not soggy. They just kind of have a different consistency to them than they usually do. So needless to say, I should probably finish them off stream at some point in time and crack open the new box of goldfish. So that is a thing. That is a thing. I think it's in a cabinet somewhere. I would actually have to, like, dig it out of wherever it is hidden. Alright. Yeah, see, this actually navigated that area of the trail fairly effectively. And if we kick it up into the differential lock and it starts pushing all of these tires, it does pretty good. It's actually really, really good. Okay. I mean, it basically chugs right along. I have no idea what I'm doing this weekend. I have a nice long weekend, and I have no idea how I'm going to spend it. That said, it's supposed to rain on Saturday. I was actually considering taking the top off the Jeep last weekend. Never got around to it. I went and actually picked up another top for the Jeep. So the one that I have is like a fixed top. You put it on, it doesn't fold, it doesn't roll, it doesn't do anything. the one that I picked up has like a, it's got like a Sunrider. They call it a Sunrider top. So it can actually like flip back. I want some cheese puffs now. They're so bad for me though. Cheese puffs are awesome, dude. What brand of cheese puffs are you talking there, big fella? Alright, so we're gonna do the District B13 method. And we're gonna try to go to a different area. Cross over. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Great value. Tricky boy, what is going on? How are you doing, my friend? What is the good word? Okay. Up and over. And actually, you know what? That is significantly easier to cross in that area than basically the entirety of the area near the road. That's like way better. I thought crossing to the left of the rocks was decent. Not so much in certain vehicles. Love, that's the good word. Awesome. Hell yeah, man. That's a good thing, then. That's a definite good thing. So I take it you're doing well today. They aren't as hard as Cheetos, nor too soft. Very good and very cheap. So there's another brand, I don't know if it's a regional thing, but they're called Jax, J-A-X. And I like those over, like, the Cheetos cheese puffs. Although I like regular Cheetos, too. Like regular, harder, crunchy Cheetos. Those things are so awesome. But then you wind up with your hands covered in orange dust. So that's also a thing. You're not doing well, you're doing swell. Well, golly gee, Tricky boy, that's a might fine thing to hear of you today. Oh, gonna hit that. My bad. Good to know you're doing swell. That's good. Dust doesn't wash off very well either. No. No, it does not. Cheetos dust is like glue powder. It's so weird. Alright. Let's go over here to the trailer store. And then we will get the maintenance trailer so we can refuel. And then, actually, we haven't really used a lot of fuel. But we can repair. Because that's kind of the big thing. Because we sort of slapped ourselves around a lot. Alright. Okay, so get this little fella. Actually, I like the horn on this one. It's actually pretty good. Okay, they don't spike my glucose levels like French fries spike your glucose? Alright, where are we supposed to go? Oh, over here. Okay, then. My best friend came over and gave me a bunch of brand new furniture in exchange for me throwing his divorce party last Thursday. Dude, great to hear. That's cool. Alright, so we have to go this way. So... I mean, that's certainly awesome. Maybe this wasn't the best vehicle to take over here. Maybe. Big time, every time. So, it occurs to me that I really should have taken a vehicle that I could have transported the 4 drilling parts. But I have an idea about that. I have a very good idea about that. Okay. Orange juice puts me out of action. It spikes me so bad, and of course, French fries and orange juice are favorites of mine. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. One of my coworkers actually went to the hospital a couple weeks ago because he ended up having blood sugar issues and found out he was diabetic. So it took a couple weeks, but they finally got him on a diet. They got him, you know, doing everything to get his blood sugars regulated. So, but yeah, today ain't good day for me, for my parents. Got home later, so I missed the time trying to get a cowboy. Cowboy? Yeah, see, and now that we're actually trailering something, this thing is going to go like a slug. Have a brand new sectional Lazy Boy recliner that massages and has a mini fridge in the arm of the chair, a coffee table, an area rug, and 2 end tables. Dude, Tricky Boy, that is one hell of a payback. Thank you for throwing a divorce party. He bought it at a rent-a-center or something. Okay, okay. It sounds cool, though. Yeah, William Sterling. 100%, dude. Uh-oh. Ugh. Yeah, I should have picked a different vehicle. Definitely should have picked a different vehicle. Oh, cowboy hat. Okay, okay, okay. I gotcha. Whoosh! Yeah, William Sterling knows a lot about a lot. So I would imagine that he is definitely one with insight into things like that. And by things like that, I mean Lazy Boy recliners. I would love a Lazy Boy recliner. Can you imagine if I replaced this chair right here with a Lazy Boy recliner? And it goes great in my living room now. 2 months ago, I had a new entertainment center with a 64-inch TV. Dude, that's rad. I think mine's 60... I think mine's 65-inch. I think my TV is a 65. I think. I'm pretty sure. I like my TV. I'm really happy with my TV. Just ordered a 43-inch, getting it delivered this afternoon. Joe Astor, that's awesome. I use my TV as a monitor. I use my TV as a TV. It is my oh so wonderful gaming console display. But basically, it allows me to like live in the video games. If I have anything playing, it is just on this massive display that's just right here. It's just there's so much TV. You're roughly 3 feet from the TV. I mean, it eliminates the need for glasses, though. Am I right? I'm not sure that's how that works, but I'm just gonna go with it. Alright, come on. Kinda. There we go. Or not. Still wearing the glasses? Okay. So, there we are. Okay. Get ourselves... Yeah, this thing does not like pulling anything, which is unfortunate. You too, it's like a 50-inch screen. I bought a sound bar to go with it. I love... Yeah. So, I have a... What is it? It's 5... Is it 5.1 surround? Where you've got the bar, the 2 satellites, and then the subwoofer, right? I forget how that works, but you're 4 feet away. It was like a religious experience getting proper sound. The TV display is great and all, but if you don't have the sound system to back it up, like a flat screen TV just doesn't have the audio quality at all. It doesn't work like that. A flat screen does good for one thing. It delivers a picture. Friday nights, Lazy Boy recliner, surround sound, and an ice cold beer. It's the life. And Friday nights, Tricky Boy, if you want to join us, we are doing lots of Forza on Fridays while watching a movie, of course. That's also totally a thing. Yeah, but Friday nights is Forza. Anybody who wants to join in, that's what we do. And we have a goofy blast while doing it. So anyone who joins in for Forza is guaranteed to have a good time. I don't exactly have like a money back guarantee, but you're bound to have a real fun time doing stuff like that on Friday with us. Gonna be in a field again this Friday night. Why are you gonna do something like that? You don't want to hang around, watch us like go around dirt tracks and stuff like that, and race ridiculous cars? The Peel race down the hill was one of the funnier things I think I've done. I really think that was a blast. District Cup Can. I know. It's all good. You're doing better things. You are doing absolutely better things than us playing all sorts of video games. You are actually contributing to society. Unlike me. Just sitting back playing video games. Like having a good time with you is difficult. I mean, Amethyst, Gemini, it is so much fun to see you here. Thank you so much. You bring a smile to my face. You have no idea. You are contributing. How am I contributing? I am not contributing to a useful societal situation. All right, we gotta go left. I kind of try to go left. Reminds me of Joey from Friends and Pete from Dharma and Greg. Both had those super recliners and a TV. Pete had nothing else. He makes so many... I mean, I try. I certainly try. I just want to have a good time, you know? And if I'm having a good time, I hope that others are also having a good time. I know we talk about a lot of great different things over here. It is a huge variety of conversation. And we just try to keep everybody involved and everybody engaged, you know? Here's how it works. You make people happy. Happy people are productive people. Productive people keep society running. I mean, I don't know if that's irrefutable logic, but, you know. I like playing video games and talking to people. What can I say? And somehow or another, I'm kind of okay at it. I don't know how, but it's a thing. All right. So, mental note, we won't be using the Dairy Longhorn 4520 around this map too much more because this thing is just, oh, it's dragging itself along. Saturdays are my famous cookouts. Tricky boy, that's pretty cool, man. That is really, really cool. Do you have, so other than the grill, do you have like a smoker that you use or anything to get really creative to prepare for your cookout stuff? I am a fan of the microwave. Yeah, you got a smoker? Awesome. That is awesome. You're unproductive. William Sterling, you are here and you are adding to the awesome of everything. And I greatly appreciate it. So I'll have none of that talk, sir. Nary a word from you, dear sir. All right. Actually, this thing really, you know, it's sad because this truck does really well on all of the different trails because it's got such a great turning radius. That's a rock. At least we don't roll. But like we can go down the tightest of trails with this truck. It's just that it is gutless beyond belief. Which is sad because it's a cool truck. All right. Let's go. I do like the sound of the horn though. I am kind of a fan. All right. So we're getting close. Certainly getting close. I just wish they wouldn't have all of these signs all over the place for me to like run over. Because you bounce around over them. It's like a giant boulder and it doesn't actually go anywhere. Doesn't break. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Come on, turn. There we go. So this is an old mine, and then someone apparently decided to rig up a whole bunch of, like, party lights out here. So, I guess we're gonna go have a party. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Alright, see, that is gonna be interesting for basically... Oh, crap. Did I go the wrong way? I think I... Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Alright, how am I gonna... We gotta go up and around. Okay, nope, nope. We can do that. Truck is fully repaired. Minor rant. So my ears are itchy AF. They've been driving me crazy. So I'm assuming like it's wax or they're dirty. So I get this camera tool and the swirly thing to clean the ear. And I just use one now, give my ear a good scratch, but the damn thing comes out clean. What's going on? And the camera didn't show blockage either, but it's driving me crazy. So it's inside of the ear that is itching, is what you're saying? Because that seems weird. What is it? Isn't it like peroxide you use on the inside of your ear to like flush it out and stuff? I think it's this. Okay, yeah, it is this way. Something wiggling. It's gross and creepy, and it feels like a bug, but not always. I mean, skin in ear canal is very sensitive and prone to infection if scratched. See, William Sterling, you're over there being productive. Because that's a smart person thing. It's creepy. I mean, who knows? Maybe a spider laid eggs in your ear. I have no idea. Scratch that. Don't listen to it. Ree. My bad. My bad. Too late. Haha, lucky I haven't shoved something in to pop my eardrum yet. Probably not a bad thing. Okay, so we have delivered the trailer. All right, enough of that. Yes, well, that's what it feels like. Only you'd feel a bug all the time. I once had a small wasp climb into my ear. I did more damage to myself than the wasp did. That's terrifying. That's... Huh. That is slightly terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. So now is the time we actually have to figure out, a bug in the ear sounds loud, you would hear a bug. Trying so hard not to damage my ear, it's driving me mad. Don't you have anything to flush it out with? You just needed a rant about it? You've tried. Okay, that's kind of... That is kind of weird. But don't go poking things in your ear. That is today's tech tip. I'm not sure it's a tech tip as much as it's like a life tip. These are your Storm of Iron life coach tips of the day. Don't put stuff in your ears. I mean, it's legit, right? You might have to bug the doctor about it. Okay, so we need 4 units of cargo to be delivered. The only thing is, if we bring a trailer in, life hacks, exactly. See, life hacks with Storm, that's what they are. So if we bring a trailer in, we have to bring a trailer out. But if we don't bring a trailer in, Nika Fernandez. Thank you, my friend. All right. Also, I'm kind of thinking that I need to bring my coffee home from work because I don't want to leave coffee over the long weekend. Life hacks with Storm. Absolutely. Life hack number 1. Don't put stuff in your ears. Oh, hey, there it is. I want this little fella. So what I'm going to do with this little fella, I am doing pretty good today. Doing good so far. And yeah. Spare wheel. Yeah, we're gonna take those. That okay? No, we're good. We are very good today. It is Thursday. We've made it through another work day. Doing okay so far. And now we're going to use a truck that's probably going to get us into a lot of trouble on this map. So let's find out how it does. But here's the thing. We don't have to bring a trailer back if we take this truck to get the drilling spare parts. All 4 pieces of them. So this has the potential to be very fun. Shenanigans, I say. Shenanigans. Although something tells me I probably should have left a couple of support trucks scattered around the map. Because we may need to save ourselves from ourselves. Multiple times, like always. All right. So we need 4 units of drilling spare parts, which I think should actually realistically fit on this truck without an issue. I think. Ow. Oh, we just popped a tire. You know what? We're not off to a good start with that one. Okay. So we'll try that again. Round 2. Also, can this truck actually get up on the winner's podium right here? How much of this truck can we fit? Oh. Oh, look at that. We can I have a bad idea. And anybody? I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a bad idea altogether. Oops. Ouch. Oh, we popped a tire again. We popped a tire again. Okay. All right. Okay. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. Right, right? Okay. Actually. Okay. I'm going to save that for later. Yeah. Okay, then. Carrying on. Oh, man. I love this game. And I love this game for dumb, stupid, goofy reasons just like that. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter at all what you're doing. As long as you're having fun, right? Oh, did we lose audio? I think we lost audio in the game. Hold on a second. Yeah, we lost, There we go. Okay. Alright, that should be working again. I like views like this. When you're looking at the truck like that, like completely opposite of where you should actually be paying attention. Did I already miss the road? Yes, I already missed the road. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I miss the road? Tell you what, we'll go all the way up there, and then we will cut across. Okay.
We have a black wallet in the lost pound. Please check your pocketbook.
And for anyone who is stateside, does anybody have any fun 4th of July plans that are coming up? Or is it just kind of hanging out, kicking back, relaxing? Which is probably what I'm going to be doing. I really don't plan on doing much of anything. Not gonna lie. So you guys may catch me on the PlayStation. You may catch me on the Xbox. So I'll be around. I'll be around. And if anybody wants to game, and if anybody sees me on, make sure you throw me a message, and then I'll Ew. See if we can make this work. So those little mini generators and those mini tires right there are a lot like tree stumps, where they are super, super, super lethal. Like, really lethal. Oop. I will microwave a frozen cheeseburger. I thought you were going to make one of those roll-up jobbies. Or at least try to make one of those roll-up jobbies. And then you were going to report back to us your, what game I want to play? I don't know. That's a good question. That is a very good question. I'm just going to be spraying my yard since my neighbors are idiot and like launching illegal fireworks. So it's funny you mention that. In one of the local Massachusetts towns, right off of one of the more, I wouldn't say local highways, because it kind of goes to like western Massachusetts, which is like backwater Massachusetts. And the whole side of the highway had caught on fire, and I have no idea how it caught on fire. I will probably have to end up reading the article. But it's like, oh man. But no, King Trucker, I certainly hope you don't have any issues like that. Yes, fireworks, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. New Hampshire has tons of firework outlets. Like, fireworks emporiums, if you will. And you can go there, and you can purchase fireworks, and you can use fireworks in the state of New Hampshire. Live free or die, am I right? Which is wild, because you guys can own semi-auto rifles, but sparklers... Yeah, it's funny that, actually, believe it or not. I might, but probably won't feel up to it. Haven't left the couch much in a couple of weeks, or has it been 3? Well, William Sterling, I certainly hope you at least get up and about a little bit, or find some motivation even to make a rolled-up cheeseburger. Because I'm not gonna lie, that rolled-up cheeseburger sounds pretty damn motivating to me, my friend. So yeah, Massachusetts doesn't even... Like, even though sparklers are legal in Massachusetts, they kind of don't like you using them. And also, sparklers, which people typically give to kids, that stuff burns bad. I think it's like magnesium shavings or something, glued to a metal stick. Well, I mean, whatever works for you, buddy. Yeah, that's why you teach safety? Yeah. So, New Hampshire, you can legitimately do... Oh my god, we popped a tire again. Why do we pop a tire again? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Ooh, nope. So, here we go. Repair. 1 tire. Thank you. We did that. Oh, okay, nope, that wasn't too bad. So, yes, you can go like a half an hour into New Hampshire. You can buy hundreds of dollars worth of fireworks that are completely legal in the state of New Hampshire. If you try to transport them to Massachusetts, the state police have set up sting operations, and they will confiscate your hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of fireworks. And you don't have a say, and instead they will give you a summons to a judge who will say, why are you doing these things? It is illegal. Here is your fine. But, with that said, Yes, I can also go to like New Hampshire and buy a ridiculous amount of fireworks, but they're illegal in the state of Massachusetts. And honestly, like, I don't mind going someplace and watching fireworks. I really don't. When it's done professionally, it's actually really cool, and it's a lot better than seeing Uncle Billy Bob blow off his thumb when he goes, "Hey kids, watch this! Hee-haw, and then boom. Because he's too drunk to throw the thing, and then he's panicking and he's not having any idea what to do next. All of this while you have 6 rifles strapped to your back. I mean, you can. Massachusetts, though, is actually significantly more strict than New Hampshire when it comes to firearms regulations. Only thing good about Alabama is fireworks. We can buy anything short of dynamite. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's something. All right. So we're going to go right over here. I really should transport a vehicle that will allow me to, like, refuel and repair and stuff over here. So we want to make... All right, drilling spare parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will take the drilling spare parts. And now we have 4 drilling spare parts. I feel like America isn't as free as it thinks. No, it really isn't. There is a lot of rules and regulations for America. And the funny thing is, you have, like, the different laws could not be more diametrically opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes from Massachusetts to New Hampshire. Although New Hampshire, live free or die state, they tax you for your view. So if you have a nice view of a lake, of a forest, of a mountain, they're going to tax you for that. Believe that one. No joke. All right, maintenance trailer. That's what we want. We want the maintenance trailer. Well, I mean, middle of nowhere, Alaska. I suspect they allow it for Darwinism. Yeah. They have a legitimate tax on your scenic view. And I'm not even joking. So yeah, you can go to a Walmart, you can buy a shotgun, but they're going to tax you for your view of the nice mountain range that you're looking over. So go figure. Alright, we're going to refuel the twin steer. And now we're going to repair the twin steer. So the thing about it is, we can't actually restore our spare tire from the twin steer. I would like to see that truck and trailer sail off a cliff, just saying. So this one right here with that trailer, I don't think it really goes fast enough, though. That's the only thing. Do they tax blind people for this view, too? You know what? I wonder if that's like an out. Like, if you were declared legally blind, would they still tax you if you had, like, a nice view? That is a very, very wonderful question. I don't have an answer to that question, unfortunately. Texas does the same thing, but they are sneaky about it. They just increase the value of your property according to location. Interesting. Very interesting. Man, it's like everybody's. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah. All right. So let's see if we can make this happen. So what we want to do... I saw a story where some woman raged at a girl on the bus for having a black guide dog. She was blind, and told her it's not a guide dog because it's not yellow. And I'm just picturing the girl being like, what? How would I know? That entire argument just basically hurt my brain right there. Like, that is physically painful to my cranium. Oh, yeah, we're not going to... Yeah, we're not going to go through there. So we're going to take this route up and around is what we're going to do. Yeah, that doesn't seem like that doesn't seem. Tractor Man, how are you doing, my friend? What's going on? What is new? Hope everything is good. We're trying to deliver some cargo. That hurt my brain, and you said the same thing as I was saying. William Sterling, yes. Yes. Like, honestly, I don't even know. I can't even think about that. Oh, that's where we have to deliver that stuff? Oh, man. Okay, so this is just going to get tight right through there. People are crazy indeed. Sold some stuff and bought some stuff. Nice. What'd you get? Anything good? Hope you got some good stuff. We like cool stuff. Also, I like buying stuff. Not that I'm like a shopaholic or anything like that. Every now and again to buy something fun, like, I don't know, a Jeep. So I did put the grab handles in. Those things are actually not terrible. What hurt your brain? So Millie Heather was relaying a story to us. And she said that it was a story about a woman who raged at a young girl on a bus for having a guide dog. The dog itself had a black in color coat, and the woman yelling at the blind girl because that's why she had a guide dog, said that it's not really a guide dog because it's not yellow. So you're telling the blind girl that your dog is not yellow. I'm not really... That's kind of one of those things where it's like, what? How does that work? How does that work? I don't know, man. I don't know. It hurts. It legitimately hurts my medulla oblongata. I think there's something wrong with his medulla oblongata. Alligators is ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Nika Fernandez, absolutely. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Yes. Yes. So this is one of the few trucks that can actually go through a lot of, like, really terrible terrain and do really good at it. Because usually, by the time the back wheels are in the soupy stuff, the front wheels are already on dry land. My brain is damaged. Very damaged. We've got drain damage right now. Significant drain damage. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Aha. Aha. No! Uh-oh. We need a truck with a crane now. Let's see. That doesn't help us. And whatever that is doesn't help us. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's see about kind of getting back onto terra firma over here. Yes, indeed. Ah! Well, that was rather uncalled for, don't you think? Oh, boy. All right. Now it's time to go get a crane. Time to go get a crane truck. And stuff. And we are there. This is over here. Let's see. What are we going to use for a... traded a 13-foot disc and $800 for gas, a Farmall 806, and a mounted International Harvester number 68 6-row cultivator. My dad gave me the 234 picker off his diesel 706 as he has no need for it. Speaking of brains, are you familiar with the joke about the drunk saying, "I'm not drunk, Ossifer"? Cage, what is happening? How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Oops. We'll go back to here because this makes a much better talking point right here, because this is what we're attempting to fix. How are you doing? How was your stream? What's going on? You were playing SnowRunner? This is where stuff gets fun. It is. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. I love this game. This game is one of my absolute favorite games, and I laugh every time things like this happen because it adds to the flavor of the game. Apparently, our exhaust stack is kind of spring-loaded here. It's sort of pushing us... this is creepy. We're now crawling across the ground by manipulating actually nothing. It's like a spring-loaded exhaust stack. So that's happening. I don't know what. See, there it goes. It moved again. Kind of weird. So now we need a truck with a crane. Then we need to not tip over. And then we need to try to recover our cargo. I was also like this, and I have to go to pick another truck to save this. Yes. So sometimes we get like 3 or 4 trucks deep with the recovery of our trucks. William Sterling says, I was very tired when an officer dropped by once and had just been relating that dang joke, and being as nice as I could, I said, "Have a good day, Ossifer." He was not amused. And Puma won a hostile Puma. 18 months. Dude, you've been here 18 months. We've been hanging out and goofing off together for 18 months. Your 18-month-old toddler is now walking and using basic words. At this age, children love to play and explore. They begin to show some independence and may play pretend and point at objects they want. They also begin to understand what things in the house are used for, such as a cup or a spoon. Puma coming in with the hard facts. I appreciate that, man. I really, really, really do. I like, you don't like this truck? You don't, like, I love this truck. Dude, I'm telling you. The Twin Steer is one of the most fun trucks. And would you like to see why this truck is the most fun truck? So I'm down to 8 tractors, but only 6 run. Gotcha. We need to go to this little place called Alaska. We need to go over to Alaska, and we need to hop on over here to our fleet of Twin Steers. You guys are all hitting followage. So here is why. Here is why we have our wonderful fleet. Been here longer than I thought. Yes. So this is only a small section of our fleet right here. So check it out. This is what we do. We like this runway. And it's a nice long runway. It's a nice clean runway right now. There's nothing really too much going on with it down here. That's all right. But as we get to the end of the runway, the runway ends. There is no more runway. Where hath the runway gone? And typically there's more stuff at the end right down here. But we go... Whoopee! And... full pole vault. to land on top of another truck. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 trucks out here right now. No, excuse me, 6, 7. We have 8 trucks out here right now. So our distance marker is that one on the left-hand side. That's our furthest. So we do stuff like this. This is why the twin steers are such wonderful trucks. So here's the thing, though. All of these Yars, do you notice how they have like a really flat cargo hatch? Do you have to pay for parking still? No. There's no paying for parking. These, we actually take these, and they have a winch point on the front of the truck. And we take them and we set them up like bowling pins. So instead of being flat on the wheels like this, we set them up like this. And we have bowling pins that we then send our twin steers down the runway to see how many bowling pins we can knock over. However, it takes a little while to reset the game of truck bowling. And Cage, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thank you again. So yes, we've got these, but then also sometimes we go as far as setting up our little bag of Skittles over here. And they are all different colors of the rainbow. They are all represented here. And we set these things up and we crash into them at the end of the runway. And boy, oh boy, big air, my friend, big air. Cage, I've been playing this game since release. And there are, you know what? Honestly, let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, trucks. So, does it tell us how many we have? I know, you know what? It doesn't tell us how many we have. But these are... all of these right here are all of our trucks. Actually, hold on, let's figure it out. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 115. How many hours you got? A lot. 115, 120, 125, 130, 134 trucks. We have 134 trucks in this game. I don't know if it actually shows how many hours I have in this because I'm on the PlayStation and I started with the PlayStation 4 and then I'm playing a lot on the PlayStation 5. So, yeah, man, this is what I do. This is my fun time. This is my fun time. Tennessee. So we need to move to the garage because we need to pick a truck that we want to throw the crane body onto so we can get the twin steer back on all of its 8 tires and then get the cargo back where it should go. So there's that. So now, like, these are these are all of the trucks that I have only in my garage right now. I have pretty much at least one of everything. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. This is a significant amount of fun. I think you get 10K because a friend of mine played this game also at release, and he got 10K hours. Gotcha. I don't know if I have that many, but I really enjoy this game. This is one of my absolute all-time favorite games to play, and I had been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for the Season 7 DLC. The tank is... yeah, the TUZ, the TUZ 420. It is a good truck, although on ice, not so much. Not so much. So, you know what we haven't used? We haven't used the Pacific P12 in quite a while, mostly because it's not exactly the best of vehicles to use. I don't use mods, actually. Mods are one of the few things that I don't actually use. I have played so much of this game without mods, and I tend to use vehicles that are more difficult for the task at hand. So, we're using the twin steer, because we can drive it to the location, and we have to transport. This is like a monster. This is only the P12. If you want a big truck, like how far into this game? Squirky Jimbers! A storm is hitting my city, but my roof wasn't made for iron drops. What do? Squirky Jimbers, how are you, my friend? What's going on, dude? So, how far into this game are you, Gage? Oops. The edge of it there. Because we're not paying attention. You get some serious trucks in this game. What are we playing? This is SnowRunner. You're in Alaska. Okay. So, you can get the Caterpillar 745C. That is a big truck. That is a fairly decent-sized rig. If you have the P16, that is also a very decent rig. Derry Longhorn 3194 is available in Alaska as well. That is a very capable tractor. It's very underrated. You get the Voron. There are 3 different Vorons, if you believe that. Tamir has the Tega for you. The Azovs, there's a lot of them. But I need the fast one. I like the Voron Grad. I really like the Voron Grad. The Azov 5319 is a beast of a truck, but it only holds 200 liters of fuel. The Azov 64130, was it the 64131? And there's the 73210. So the 64131, they're all good vehicles. That beard is so awesome, it almost looks fake. I mean, this one? No tractors in this game, unfortunately. Insert sad emoji here. The rabbit. Oh, you're talking about the highway gear. Yeah, highway gear is in... I think that is in Alaska. Alright, so we gotta go... Oh, see, wait. What did I do? Did I do it again? Of course I did it again. Of course I did it again. So, yeah. I keep doing this all the time. I missed the turn for over here. So that means I am just going to go past the rocks over here. But how can I get it? You get it basically, you just discover it. The SnowRunner gear... Crap, where is that? Are you... So, if you want any spoilers... There is a fantastic... Yeah, from upgrades, yep. So, a lot of the trucks, you're looking for the highway gear, and it is just an upgrade that you can simply find on the Alaska maps. Let's see... And it basically covers a lot of the off-road style trucks. So once you get it, you're good to go, and you don't really have to worry about too much. Though... I'm more of a fan of the off-road gearboxes and the SnowRunner gearboxes for the scout vehicles. See, this truck right here has an awful turning radius, and it is one of the early trucks that you would get in-game. Like, this is an early game truck. And it's kind of limited by its power output, and if you notice the steps hanging down from that front bumper, the lower ones are flexible, the upper ones are actually rigid fixed, so they actually hang up on various terrain features, which is unfortunate because this is kind of a cool truck. It was stuck in the sea. What the, I know where the off-road box is in Drummond Island, or is it Island? I think it's Drummond Island has the off-road box for the off-road class trucks, for basically the majority of the trucks. All right, there we go. So we're back on the right path. We just gotta hope that this thing doesn't like fall over, because it's pretty high center of gravity. Realistically, we should be running dual rear tires on it to give us a little bit more stability. But actually, Cage, let me, Let me see. All right. Like the game, but only to this point where I didn't have to drive for one job over 2 maps. Oh, my friend, you have no idea what you're in for. No idea what you're in for. So let's see. All right. Fine tune. High range. Okay. So it's in Mountain River in Alaska. If you want a spoiler. Oh yeah, that one's super easy to get. That one's super, super easy to get. Can't believe tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, and it is also a long weekend. And I'm very much looking forward to the long weekend. Not gonna lie. There's going over more maps than 2. Oh, you're gonna enjoy it. And look at it this way. Look at it this way. It's not about the destination. It is all about the journey in between. That's what makes this game fun. Find a point in this game that allows you to, even if you're having a hard time with it, find your relaxation point. Find what trucks you enjoy to use. Find how you enjoy to play the game. Do it how you want to do it. Don't do it how you think that everybody else has succeeded is doing it. Enjoy the game. And that's the best advice that I can offer. Slam your controller on your desk. Actually, a hostile Puma, if you want to hard reset your stream, you slam your controller on your desk. Yes. That is called the Doom Fist, I believe, is the moniker you came up for it. Can't wait for tomorrow, especially if it's Forza. Yes, tomorrow is Forza. Tomorrow is Fully Flannel Forza Friday. And if you guys want Forza, and if you want to play Forza, just for real, jump right in. We're going to have a blast. We're going to do some goofy stuff. It reset your whole PC. Yes, it did. Yeah, dude, I watched that clip and I couldn't stop laughing. That was one of the funniest damn things. But my quarter's coming up. Well, I have moved both my combines inside, so all but 3 tractors are outside, and I've been thinking about converting my bank barn back to a dairy barn. Excuse me. Hey, whatever works for you, dude. Puma, that was one of the most damn hilarious things on the planet. Also, how was the rest of GTFO last night? Because man, that game just keeps looking better and better. Also, this is one of those things that happen with a truck like this that has a very long chassis. So we're gonna try to there we go. Another wonderful little tip. Well, can't get it from there. Just kind of swing the back axle. We got messed up and quit to play Apex and got trashed on in that game too. What the hell, dude? What's so funny? Oh, I'm just getting stuck left and right over here. It's just like... So I want to pull this thing a little bit closer to over here, and then we will do this. So we're totally hung up on this rock right here. Nothing big. And see, this is what happens. I destroyed sometimes my GTA San Andreas because I used cheats and mods, and I can't use the CD anymore because the whole game was destroyed. It happens in my youth, so I learned, so I don't use mods anymore. Yeah, I don't use mods just because I like the challenge that this game provides. So without mods, it's a difficult game in certain regards. Some trucks will mitigate the level of difficulty that this game has, but that's not to say that there's an easy mode for basically the entire thing. Also, I don't have a snorkel on, so I may take some damage right here. Yep, there we go. So that wasn't too bad. Alright, so we gotta go around... Oh, okay. Alright, no, we're close. We're close. Close, close, close. Something about a hostile Puma slamming... Oh, yeah, he, So, once upon a time, I forget which game it was he was playing. It's easier with mods, I think. Yeah, it depends on the mods. Some of the stuff is actually quality of life type stuff. I like modding just to prove to myself I can actually edit game files without messing up my game. Puma, how many mods are you running in your Skyrim playthrough? Because we actually don't have any mods in our Skyrim playthrough, and we've only added a handful of mods to our Fallout playthrough. Ow, 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 ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? You know what we do have? Hold on. I'm being silly. You know what we do have? We've got this big bad Larry right here. We've got the Zix 605R. I forgot. Oh, we've kept this guy here. Nika Fernandez? Absolutely. To you, my friend. So, Cage. This truck right here, one of the absolute best trucks in the game. Hands down. It is massive. It has massive tires. But here's the thing. It is also one of the most difficult trucks to obtain in the entire game. This truck is available in Amor. What? Hank Hill. And Amor is one of, if not the most difficult series of maps in the entire SnowRunner game. It is some of the most difficult content, but it is also some of the most rewarding in terms of final payoff. Can I link that? I don't think there is... Hold on. You might be able to. Yeah, see if you can drop that in there, Puma. I think you may be able to. Yep, okay. So, there you go. That is the Hammer Fist of Doom, created by one Mr. Puma. And, yeah. It's not, this truck is not hard to find. It is difficult to obtain, because you actually have to unlock the, you have to unlock the tunnel to the second map, and then you have to get to the truck. So it is very difficult to obtain. Spiderlope, got no ears on, but hello and hope you're having a great day. Spiderlope, hell yeah, my friend. Hell yeah. But this truck right here actually kind of trivializes a lot of the earlier game content, mostly because of its configuration and just how much of a beast it really is. Oops. Tell you what, let's see if we can go this way. Go down here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Puma, how is your day going, my friend? How is everything? Hope you are doing well. So this is going to be kind of goofy because we have to get the truck on all fours once again, and then we actually have to attempt to get all of the cargo. All right. Whom doggy dog. Practicing for the new Trackmania camp. You haven't played Trackmania in a considerable amount of time. Are you rusty? Ouch. Also, one of the great things about this particular truck is that it can mount a cargo bed. Unlike some of the other large trucks that are available in this game. Oops. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. This truck, no, it's in Amor. And the twin steer, you know where that is. A little bit rusty, but I'm knocking it off a little bit at a time. Awesome, dude. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad that you are back playing that, because that is a game that you enjoy playing. Alaska has a fair number of vehicles. It also has the ANK MK38, which is an awesome truck. Okay. Change truck, back to this one. From the Top Rope and the more recent, and his name is John Cena clips are great too. Yes, they were. I hated that moment, but it was funny as hell to watch back over. Yeah, I can't even imagine, like, actually having that happen right there and then being like, ah! Oh, man. Dude, that's great. Alright. Lights on. Let's see if we can't at least get this truck loaded. Because that's all of the cargo bits and pieces right over there. Play mainly another game, but I play SnowRunner when I want to... Yeah, exactly. SnowRunner is the absolute ultimate chill-out game. Hands down. So, one of the things that isn't exactly great about this truck is the fact that it does not have the ability to mount anything having to do with snow tires. Alright, so we're just going to drag this stuff a little bit closer. Much like that. So now, we don't exactly have to kind of climb nearly as far. I love this game. This is a fantastic, fantastic game. Everything about this game is wonderful. Some people don't like it. They get a little bit too spicy over it because it's got a level of difficulty that you can honestly look past because of its just, you know, enjoyment factor. At least for me. Spicy. Alright, so we're gonna... Oops. Gonna drop this down. We're gonna go front to back on this one. Okay. We can actually make this not nighttime right now, but, like, what's the fun in that? So, I mean, because we have this truck so handy, and it's, like, literally right here. Alright, so now because we moved the stuff a little bit closer, we don't actually have to go, like, all the way to get the stuff, far stuff. It's cool, too, because we can wear... Hilo! What's going on? How are you doing? We can wear cargo like a hat sometimes, so there is that, too. Okay, so this is going to be perfect, so we just have to kind of... just sort of back up. How are you doing today, my friend? What's new? You're good? Awesome to hear. We're over here, loading cargo once again because we had a little bit of an incident. Not a very major incident or anything like that, but just an incident nonetheless. Okay. So we're fixing our goof up. I will say, Storm, you remind me of a good friend that got me really into gaming. You know what? Thank you. I will certainly take that as a compliment if that is how you meant it. I enjoy gaming. I am very passionate about gaming. I really like doing what I do. This is, to me, very fun. This is my relaxation time. Last night, I lost it when HL pushed his kid off the roof trying to get him to fly. Relic, you saw that? So yeah, this is my relaxation time. This is my time to not have to deal with everything else that is going on in the world around me. Play what I want and how I want. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Enjoy the game. Don't play how other people seem to think you should be playing. The game is meant for your enjoyment, no one else's. If you're playing a multiplayer, rules are a little bit different. But honestly, play the game to enjoy the game. And if you like SnowRunner, play it however you want to play it. No. My enjoyment. Millie Heather. Okay. Kind of bring that cargo right up here. And here's the thing about the cargo. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because it will automatically pack the cargo when we try to get set up to go. I laugh way too much at the more messed up scenes in that show, I'm noticing. You know what, Relic? That's okay. Because I think that show is meant for people exactly like you. In multiplayer, the important thing for me is the fun, nothing else. Exactly. And that's why we play Forza. When we play Forza, it's about having fun. Who cares if we're racing? We're having fun with what we're doing. When we were kids, my brother and I used to play argue, my mummy, nuh-uh, my mummy, and the second brother was a lot younger and used to get really upset and be like, my mummy. Wow. So it's messed up from DBD, so I'm going to SnowRunner. Yeah, absolutely. I think most of my rust is knocked off. I just golded this map in the first 30 minutes. You know what? Congrats, Puma. I think that's awesome. Alright. Tell you what. Leave you right there. It was really dumb, but really funny. You know what? It happens. That happens. We used to amuse ourselves anyway, and that's all that counts. Alright, so the mud is definitely getting thick over here. Relic is right, you know. Relic is 100% right. Okay, so this is going to be the last piece of cargo to try to reload onto the trailer. Or onto the body of the truck, actually, because this thing isn't really... It's like a built-in trailer. The VW Beetle as an off-road car is nice in the old Forza Horizon. There are 2 Volkswagen Beetles. The game also has a Myers Manx in Forza Horizon 5. So, when we play Forza Horizon, we do goofy stuff. We had a downhill race and a peel. Not that Pippi got upset, but the dumb fake arguments me and Colin had. Gotcha. Kind of want to go back to playing DBD, as you might know. It's a love-hate relationship with that game. Yeah, everybody who plays that tends to kind of echo the same sentiment, actually. Okay, so now, change truck. Watch this. Watch me now. Pack cargo. Done and done. We've got cargo. And a truck to haul it with. So with any luck, we'll only dump over like another 3 or 4 times. Oh, man. All right. So, what time is it? Let's see how much further we can get here. How long do you usually stream for in a session? I usually go for about 3 hours. For me, 3 hours is good, and I know exactly why you are asking, Millie Heather. And it's okay if it doesn't happen. That's fine. I was messed up over myself in DBD because nothing worked. You know what? But that's like, that is competitive multiplayer for you. That is absolutely competitive multiplayer. Are we hung up on something? I think we're hung up on something. Something's weird here. For as much as the physics of this game are good, sometimes they're not good. He normally does 4, and he started only 10 minutes before you tonight. Yes, I noticed that. Oop. So we're now kind of close to this here rock. Rock, flag, and eagle. Uh-oh, hold on. So we're going to do a little bit of a... Oh, no. There's nothing that I can... Uh-oh. Okay, this is going to be interesting. He's trying to sort his sleep, so he did an earlier stream. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. No, that's okay. Not every day can be good, you know. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Puma's a good dude, and, you know, even though Puma has some, spicy issues when he's playing, choices of video games sometimes, Puma does good. Puma does good. Okay. Now this we just have to line up really good. I'm usually only survivor. Yeah. You are. Alright. Get ourselves across this bridge. Across her nose, not up it. Alright. Used to play Resident Evil with the plastic gun controllers on the Wii, and oh my god, I would get so vocal at the screen. Exactly. That is exactly why we use this trailer. Exactly why we use this trailer. Thanks for the stream. I'm quite tired. Buenas noches, everyone, and Storm. Nika Fernandez, have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself. Get some rest. I hope work continues to be good for you. And guys, if you are not following Nika Fernandez, you should absolutely be following Nika Fernandez, because Nika Fernandez is a fantastic streamer who also happens to play SnowRunner, who also plays Skyrim, and was last seen playing Need for Speed. So that is awesome. It's in his name. No false advertising with our favorite cool cat. Absolutely. Alright, so let's keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it. Yeah. A little words to live by with Joe Dirt. That's Joe El Dirte. Don't try to church it up for me. Your name's Dirt. See, we just gotta try to avoid any of, like, the really violent switchbacks on this. We have to go up this way. Okay. back, and then we can maybe swing this corner a little bit tighter. Yep, there we go. There we go. And you know what? If you guys follow, that's awesome. Tonight I'm watching You Storm, J-Core, and Hell's Kitchen whilst playing Sims 3. I mean, you're multitasking. Actually, and you know what? For the spicier content, if you guys want to give a follow to a hostile puma, and that's some good hardcore Destiny action right there. There's the man, the myth, the legend himself, a hostile puma. Another wonderful dude. We are surrounded by amazing gamers, amazing streamers, amazing people. So, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna go around that little rocky area right there. I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna try to go here. I'm gonna try to do this way. Yeah. Let's slowly take the terrain right here. And as long as the cargo doesn't shift hard, I have previously followed Puma. Awesome, Millie Heather, awesome. Very interesting character, and there's always some goofy stuff that happens and interesting things that are said, but it is not for the faint of heart, so I will preface it by saying that. While our channel here is very all ages, you know, sometimes other people's are not, and that's okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Right. Where is this pit mine? So we're dropping these pieces of cargo off at the pit mine, is what we're doing. And I think we're getting close because the cargo indicator where we have to drop stuff off to has popped up on the map. Puma, one of these days, you do have to jump back in this game as well. And actually, Norman said he was going to give this game a go again. So, you know what? If we all jump in Norman's game, that'll be cool. My 2-year-old grandson really enjoys watching your SnowRunner streams. Thanks for keeping your stream so he can watch. Mountain Lion, you're welcome. Because you know what? Everybody should get a chance to enjoy stuff like this. Everybody who likes big trucks and mud and truck horns should be able to enjoy stuff like this. And thank you. Thank you for that. That means a lot, you know? Because, like, I have a 5-year-old nephew, and he loves gaming with me. The little guy enjoys the hell out of playing this game, or watching me play this game, or I can pick a car for him in Forza, and I can just hand him the controller, and he'll drive around until he wants me to choose a different car for him, or he'll tell me exactly which car he wants to drive. And it's so much fun. It is so much fun. I am from Massachusetts. I'm a New Englander. Born and raised. And you know what? Stuff like that, like being able to have something to share with my nephew is awesome. He's already crazy about cars. Nice. That's so cool. That is so cool because you know what? Uh-oh. That's important. All right, Relic. And the cool thing is, Oh, we're all at Eastern Standard Time, my friend. We're on New York time. Right now it's 9:08 p.m. My youngest nibblings are 14 now. They grow up so quickly. Oh wow, it's gonna be 90s tomorrow. It's gonna be 90s. Yeah. So Cage, where are you from, my friend? Or a general geographic location? I'm not asking like where you, where you're located right now. Uh-oh. You're into it. You're Germany. Oh, okay. My grandmother was from Germany. She was from Karlsruhe. She grew up on the banks of the Rhine River. Hilo, that's funny. Alright, you know what? We're not gonna do quite like that. We gotta hug this corner otherwise. How small? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so cool, though. So cool. Alright, so we gotta be a little bit more careful now, because if we lose the cargo on these corners, it is going to be excessively difficult to kind of get another truck down in here to recover anything. Okay. I like this pit mine. This pit mine is so cool. You've been to Germany? What part of Germany did you visit, Hilo? If we can get this last corner, which I think we can, and if we can bring it down, cargo management. Yeah. All right, we did that, guys. We absolutely did that. I was the last 3 months in Central America, and I really enjoyed the American cars and trucks. We love cars and trucks here. My friend, I can talk about cars and trucks all day long if you want. And every time I saw an American truck driver, I missed SnowRunner so hard. You know what, Cage? I'm glad you found us. I am really, really happy that you found us. Thank you for joining in with the rest of our community here. We talk about a lot of stuff, but I am very, very much a fan of cars, trucks, games with cars and trucks. I own a Jeep. I own a Camaro. I'm like... It's fun stuff. It is very much fun stuff. So what do we got? It's like 10 past 9. So much trucks that Millie, who knows nothing about cars, learned to sort of drive a bus in my dreams, even though I tipped it. See, you got that skill. But the Ford Mustang, which Mustang? I've got a Bumblebee Camaro. That's what I got. Premium of trucks, 1958. Or are you thinking 68? 68 Mustang. I like my Jeep. It's not bad. I put the grab handles in. Those things were all squared away. 1958 Mustang? Yeah, because that's kind of an odd... Because it was 64 that I think they came out. 64, 65. I've been to this tiny town called Berdstad for their international gymnastics event, and I've been on a day trip to Bodensee in the very south of Germany for a day trip when we were in Switzerland. You know what? That's awesome. I was looking at Bentley pictures yesterday. Bentleys are cool. Bentleys are very cool vehicles. I want to buy a Lamborghini Ursus in Forza. I don't know why I want it. I think it's because it showed up on an episode of the Grand Tour. So there's that. Mustang. So 67 Mustang Fastback. Daddy nearly bought a Bentley. That is awesome. That is so cool. So, guys, it is about 9 o'clock. We have done some awesome trucking. It's about 3 hours in. So, you don't like Lamborghini? That's all right. In-game, it's very cool. It's very, very cool. So, why don't we see who's kicking around? Because now is the time where we head on out, we raid on out, we go check out somebody else and hang out with some other people. You know what? If you guys want... So, Cirque Lunicus is playing Dead by Daylight, and Jickaxe is playing Phasmo. What are you guys feeling? You feeling Phasmo, or are you feeling Dead by Daylight? Because I know there was some conversation about Dead by Daylight as well. Mountain Lion, thank you so much for that. I really do greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for, you know, letting me know that your grandkid enjoys watching. That means a ton. Like, you have no idea, my dude. No idea. But Millie Heather is saying Phasmo. And Jickaxe is playing Phasmo, so we can all go pile in over there. Hilo, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for sharing, because I get to learn so much more about you guys, and I get to learn so much more about where you've been, and about the places that you've been, your interests, and the things that you're into. I like learning. And we all get to, you know, we all get to learn new things and find out new things. So it's good like that. So Jickaxe is playing Phasmo. So why don't we go pile on into a little bit of Phasmo? I love hearing about travels too. Absolutely. Like, I don't get around much. I've only been on a plane once in my entire life. I want to go sometimes to America, and I hope I will have a nice farmer with a pickup truck and have some fun with his kids. Say boo and scare him? Okay, we can do that. So here's the thing, Cage. We actually have one of our videos on, we do have one of our videos of, I was live from a car show, and there's actually been a couple of times where I've gone to car shows and I've gone live from car shows. So I may do that. There is another car show. I think it's on Sunday, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that one. I've never been outside of Europe, but I've been to several places in Europe. Awesome. Yeah, Cage, it is in the highlights, and even if it's not in the highlights, we've got stuff that's over on our YouTube channel. So all the links are down below for all of our social media stuff. So, we will be back tomorrow. Fully Flannel Forza Friday. If you want to play Forza, jump on in. But for now, we're going to go raid Jickaxe, so hang around, let's say hi, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, everyone, again, for real.